Hey everyone, Derp Norton here, and I'm doing a deck profile today. Well, this week. Well, time to catch up with my video making. Sorry for this shaky ass video. I'm just in a rush right now, and I'm actually just using this phone stand that I made myself. I'm not gonna show you guys it because it's pretty embarrassing, but as you can, it's very shaky, very choppy. So you see, so I'm doing the camera might shake a bit. So you guys might want to get used to it. And let's get on with the deck profile. Anyways, one last thing, and again, sorry if it's very choppy, like very shaky and stuff. This phone stand is pretty bad, and I'm in a rush right now, and my back really hurts while I'm holding this. So anyways, this, as you can see, it's a monarch deck profile, no extra deck. I'm playing like a almost domain. It's like an almost domain monarch deck, but it's not exactly it, but it kind of is. You can play, it's kind of like domain, but it's mostly like a normal monarch with no XCs, but like it's just original domain. It's not that bad. So yeah, so continuing on. So let's continue on with the file. My Jake and my two munchkin dices. My Jake and my thing. Let's get on with this guy. So this is kind of like tournament ready. This is good for any tournament. But the thing that's missing in here is just Twin Twister, and that's basically it. You don't need anything. Everything else is okay. All you're missing is just Twin Twister, and then maybe just replace like some cards, like a monarch that I chose right here. It's a it's here. You might want to replace Ryza with like another card, but I'm just telling you guys that ahead of time, so it's not like out of the blue. So I'm just telling you guys ahead of time that you guys might want to replace Ryza. This is a 41 card deck, so you can just cut out Ryza completely and replace it. But I recommend you just like replacing it. But this 41 card deck is very useful. I think it's 41. It's around like the 40s. No more than 41, I believe. Let's get on with it. Next, first we play the 3 Aether. So she is a very good monarch. This one's a bit damaged. Thing is, I got this for free. Basically all the cards in here I didn't really buy any, but like my homies, my friends, and a bunch of other guys hit me up with these monarchs, and I want to thank them all. Bai is one of them. One of them is my friend Bao. And the other one was like it was like another kid, and they're a bit damaged, but they just gave it to me, and I want to thank them for hitching me up with this. And it's very how can I say this? It's very complimenting to me. Like, it's very nice, and it's like this deck basically represents like my bond with my friends. So this deck is very good, and I want to show. And thing is, this is basically the bond between my friends and me. Sorry, it's a bit shaky. And so anyway, so 3 Aether, she's a searcher, and you can basically summon a Karaz and then just pop 2. So yeah, she helps you set, and also she helps you send your pantheism to the graveyard and then use the effect in the graveyard. But Aether's pretty good. Next, we play the 3 Erebus. Erebus is self-explanatory. He's basically a Castel. By just sending 2 of your monarch spell traps to the graveyard, but from the extra graveyard, he's not that bad. Including if he's in the graveyard, you basically use his effect to recycle something back, and you just keep. And the thing is, you can just still keep in the graveyard, and then you can just recycle back an Aether, and then next turn you can just recycle him back to the hand, and then you can just do infinite, he can recycle himself or any other monarch. Play the one Karaz, it works with Aether. I might just bump this up to 2. And to replace that is Ryza, the last monarch. Well, the Storm Monarch, but it's the last monarch in this deck. But I might just cut Ryza, and then replace it with Karaz, or just cut it completely. But I recommend you guys just like replacing Ryza. But you guys can just cut it completely. But it's up to you guys. And this thing is my deck profile, so you guys don't have to follow it exactly. But this is how I play it. Next, for the last 2 Monarch-ish cards is the Majesty's Fiend and the Vanity's Fiend. I can see through this camera, so I'm pretty sure you guys can predict that Majesty's Fiend and Vanity's Fiend next. But anyways, these guys are really good floodgate cards, and that's why I play them. Vanity is basically Vanity's Emptiness. Majesty's is just Majesty's. Why not? But if you guys can bump this up to 2. I just like playing it a 1-to-1 ratio. You guys can play like 2 and then 0, or like 2-1 or something like that. But I like this ratio a bit better, so then I can just like I just want to play one Majesty's because its defense is 1200, and I can't really search it out via return or add it to my hand any other way. So this doesn't really synergize that much, but it does. But it is a tribute summonable monster. And Majesty's is just the same, almost the same thing. Besides that, its defense is 1000. In this deck, the attack and the defense are very specific, and they are very important to getting cards. Sorry. Anyways, those are the last 2 monarchs. So now onto the tribute fodder. You got 3 Idia. Idia is Idia. Nothing special about that. And 3 Eidos. Nothing special about that. And keep in mind, I'm doing this for you guys, not for me. Partially for me because it's very fun, but mostly for you guys because I want to allow my opinion, and you guys would like to get entertained, so I might as well put up a video for then you guys get entertained. Actually, for the rest of the tribute fodder, 1 Landrobe and 1 Mithra. My friend told me to play the Fire Vassal on another tribute fodder. I'm gonna search it. It was like him. He told me to play him, but I'm like, sure. But I tried it out. It's good, but it's only in like simple situations. He is mostly just so let me read it so you guys can read it. Right there. So you guys can read this from here. You guys will know what he does. Basically, just banish 1 card. You can basically look at your opponent's hand, which is a pretty big plus, and then banish 1 card from their hand. It's pretty good, but it's until the end phase, and I kind of want to like keep it there for permanently. So I just got rid of, just cut him from the deck. But you guys will see him in the side deck. So anyways, 1 Landrobe and 1 Mithra. Mithra is just a pseudo Mithra is just a pseudo Eidos, and Landrobe just gets back your vassals or your tribute fodder. That's it for all the monsters. I literally just play like just 18 monsters. Very low, actually. Now onto the first spells. Sorry if it's all occurred, but 3 Pantheism. It's the draw power, and it's self-explanatory. And again, shoutouts to all my homies. Actually, I'll just continue on. I keep messing up on this. I might cut that out. Nah. You guys like see me make mistakes, but if I make mistakes, I'll remember not to do them next time. Anyways, 3 Tenacities. I keep saying tenacity, not tenacity. It's tenacity. Tenacity just searches out your monarch spell or trap. and yeah, including if you don't have a monarch, like a tribute monster that you need, you can just ditch him via pantheism, something. So you don't have to keep him, but he's good. I played 3 of him. Next, 3 Storm Force is self-explanatory. Next, just 2 domain. I don't have 3, but to me, I think 2 is good enough. I don't need 3 at all. Because reason is it's just domain. There's nothing special about it. So the 2 domain is pretty good. You could play 3. 3 is pretty good also, but I think 2 is good enough. I know, just like a domain monarch-ish deck, but it's usable in tournaments. So all you guys need to do is just put in Twin Twister. Here's what I recommend. So 2 March, you know what it does. 1 return, search out your monarchs. The 1 Rhoda. You guys know, most pros would know, if you pros are watching this, you guys would know why I play Rhoda. But if you guys don't, it's because of Squire. Squire gets out my Eidos, and the thing is, it's a warrior. This is level 4 lower warrior type monster. So I can add this to my hand and just go shenanigans. And the thing is, you do want to get Idia as soon as possible. So Rhoda is pretty good. Sorry for the glare. Thing is, like I said, I'm gonna for every profile that I film or anything that I want to do, I'll just put on the flashlight because each video I do is very dark, so I just decided to put on flashlight. Again, tell me in the comments below if you guys like the lighting here. If you guys don't, just let me know. And then, yeah. Anyways, that's Rhoda. 1 for 1. Another way to get out your idea fast. The thing is, sending monsters from your hand to the graveyard is not that bad. Even though you don't want to. But you can just send, like, the Erebus, the idea itself sometimes, but I don't think you should do that. Eidos, because sometimes when you get him in hand, it's a pretty bad draw. And maybe one of these 2. But, yeah. 1 for 1. It's not that bad. Then finally we get the 1 Regeki. You know what it does. For the traps, I play 3 the Prime Monarch, self-explanatory. 2 Escalation. I might cut this out, but it's good, so I won't. But I recommend if you guys were to play this in tournament, cut out Escalation. But you guys can keep it because I think it's good when you put it in. But there's another card that you guys can cut for Twin Twisters. Finally, the Monarch's Erupt. It's basically a Monarch's Go Drain. Well, not for your Monarchs, but like if you activate this, your opponent can't activate. So it's Go Drain for your opponent, not your monsters, because it's only it only negates non-tribute summon monsters. If you guys don't know what it does, I'll just start it to you right here. So it's pretty good. And that is so I hit the freaking camera. Sorry. I had to do that. Next for the side deck, right here, we have the 1 token because of Mithra. 2 Maxi. It's Maxi. I couldn't get the secret rare version or ultimate rare version. Again, I'm just a kid. I don't have that much money, but at least it's hollow, right? But anyways, 2 Maxi. It's pretty obvious. It's good against the thing is Cosmos Fire Summon a lot, and it's good against Pepe, Dual Dark Pepe, or any deck that's Fire Summons a lot. So 2 Maxi is pretty good. Sorry. 2 Jack Frost. I know what you guys are saying. Most of my viewers are like from my school, and they're saying, why would you play Jack Frost in your side deck? One thing is tribute fodder, and nothing. I can when you attack and just summon him, and then that thing goes to face on defense, and then I can just run it over by beating him and then doing some other stuff. So anyways, it's Jack Frost. He's pretty good. There's nothing special about that. None different. Sorry, I want to do something. Sorry guys. The other sleeve was freaking thing. So I guess you guys are now seeing my in the middle of deck profile building. So camera turned, but yeah, Jack Frost. Sorry for the inconvenience that I had to get rid of Jack Frost and re-sleeve it. It's just that one of the sleeves were torn and I put it on the token. Anyways, one Berlineth. I put this in the side deck only. You guys know what he does. It's pretty obvious. Next, I play the 3 MSTs. I don't like these, but I recommend you guys just playing Twin Twister. Twin Twister is much better than MST, so I recommend just getting rid of these 3 for Twin Twisters. But for now, since I don't have Twin Twisters, I'm just playing 3 MSTs. They're still good, but Twin Twisters are much better, which this one just destroys 3 cards if you just activate them all. Twisters destroys 6, and the discard and the cost for discarding is not that bad. Next, we play the 3 Fiendish Chain. I still like Fiendish Chain, but I'm still playing it because the reason is that I don't have Drowning Mirror Force. This deck can sometimes get brick hands, and you might not have monsters on field, so Drowning Mirror Force could be a really good idea to play. Sorry, camera shaking again. So Drowning Mirror Force is a really good idea to play. So, but 3 Fiendish Chain, but since I don't have Drowning, 3 Fiendish Chain. Next, we have 2 Time Space Trap Hole. Time Space is just a good card against Pepe. The side deck is basically just my Evil Swarm side deck. Well, most of it. Next, we have the 1 Quaking. I'm able to get Quaking because you guys know the time when I did the Bosch special Bosch Vessel Edition opening, I pulled the Quaking. So this is this is the only Quaking that I have. But it's good either way. So yeah, it's Quaking. Next, finally for the final side deck, we play the 1 Macrocosmos. Burning Abyss gets hit hard with this. Very gets hit hard a lot with this card. And then thing is, let me tell you something, okay, about this ruling. Pendulums go to the extra deck, right? But first, they must go to the graveyard, then they go to the extra deck. But since they already go to the graveyard, Macrocosmos will overwrite that part of them going to the extra deck and just banish them immediately. That's the ruling. If you guys don't believe me, look it up. That's apparently what people taught me. They told me that when I activate this against pendulums, when the pendulum monsters are sent to the graveyard or are destroyed, they're sent to the graveyard for like this check-in thing. And then they're sent to the extra deck. But since they're sent to the graveyard, Macrocosmos will overwrite that and automatically banishes it. I don't know about that, but that's the reason why I play Macrocosmos. But the other reason is just because of Burning Abyss and some other graveyard reliant decks. So Macrocosmos is really good. So that is it for the deck profile for this for the Monarchs. It's very cool to play with this deck, and it's not very how can I say this, self-centered on just getting out immediately domain with the Monarchs or there should be some monsters. It's not really self-reliant on that. It's basically just, I think is you really go OTK with this. So actually, I'm just gonna show you how this OTK goes. I think you need an Aether. You need an Aether. A 1-for-1 Mithra, And I think there's like 2 more cards. I forgot about them. But I think around those... Oh, yeah, you also need discard fodder. Let's go with Erebus. And then, again, let's go again. Another Erebus. So let's say you have this type of hand. So that all you need is just an Aether, an Erebus, a Mithra, 1/1, and a Tribute Fodder for 1/1. Or discard fodder. So here's what you're first gonna do. You'll activate 1/1, discarding an Erebus to the graveyard, or like any your discard fodder, any monster at least. Summon an idea. Okay, so you summon an idea. Idea's effect shall activate, summoning an Eidos. Eidos effect you can contribute summon again. So now you contribute summon 2 times. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, so then you would send these to the graveyard and tribute summon a Aether. Aether's effect to activate, you can send to the graveyard a Pantheism and another Pantheism. Like, why not? But you really do need to send. I think you need to send these 2 to the graveyard to do this thing. And the thing is, the OTK right here is based off of having 3 domain, but technically you still do this OTK if you have 2 domain, then an extra card that your opponent doesn't want you to have. So you have that. So since you send it to the graveyard, you'll special summon a Karaz or another Aether. So actually, just summon any kind of monarch, any monster that able to be summoned by Aether. So this one or this one. But if your opponent doesn't have anything on the first turn and you're going second, but if your opponent does have something, Karaz would be really good. So I recommend just getting out Karaz immediately and just popping 2 cards. You don't have to pop yours. Next you will then special summon a Mithra to their side of the field. Okay. So here's all what you need to do. You'll banish your Pantheism. You'll just show them 3 Monarch Stormforth, and they're forced to add 1 Monarch Stormforth to their hand. To add to your hand. Then you activate Monarch Stormforth. Then that token is used. Mithra shall be attributed with that token to summon an Erebus. Okay? So that's why I say you need at least 1 Pantheism. You don't need domain that much, but you just need Stormforth, and this is the OTK right here. This one you can send 2 more and bounce a card back, and then you destroy 2. So you basically destroy 3, which is basically what it is. And then you just attack for game. Because 28 plus 28, that is 56. Okay, and then 56 plus 24, that's 8,000. That's exactly game. That's exactly lethal. So with that, you already won. You don't really need anything else. So again, just to recap, what you need a Mithra, a 1/1, discard fodder, an Aether, and an Erebus. And the extra Erebus is just discard fodder. You don't need exactly Erebus. You just need another monster to discard. Let's say you have like an Eidos or like another Adia or something. You don't see. All you need is just another discard fodder just for it. So Eidos seems pretty good, right? So again, this is the OTK hand that you can do, but I recommend not going for the OTK. I recommend you just go and just wait for, and just go into like an Aether, and then just keep it that way, and then just go control. But you can go game if you want to. You don't need to go into you don't need to get into the OTK thing. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. But so I'm just teaching you guys a combo that you guys can do. But that's all for but that's basically it. That's all that's all I can tell you about this, guys. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed yet. And sorry for the shaky video. And comment down below. And another thing, comment down below if you guys like this lighting. If not, then tell me, comment down below to remove it, to remove this lighting if you guys don't like it. And I will in the next video. And I would thank you for your feedback, and yeah. Oh, and one more thing. Oh, and shoutouts to my homies for giving me the monarch cards that I need for this deck. Shoutouts to them. Bye, and it was like Bye, B, and something like that. And another. So they are real names. So one guy's name is Bai, and one name is Bao. The Bao guy is Asian. If I'm making up names, just if you guys think that, just tell me down below if you guys think I'm making up names. I am not, but it's just gonna be a funny thing. But shout outs to them for giving me for hooking me up with these monarch cards that I can make with the monarch deck. Thank you for them for letting me for hitching me up with this, and I guess I'll see all you guys and you card game nerds, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.